Dialysis is not your life, nation. DINYL nation. Let's go. Let's go. It's Monday. Welcome, Second Chance family. Listen, it's Monday. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, I have an exciting motivational session for us today. I'm excited today. Those of you who do not know me, I'm Fred Hill, the author of Dialysis is Not Your Life, the book and the workbook available on Amazon.com. All because you're on dialysis does not mean that your life is over. You can redefine your life while you are on dialysis. So go to Amazon. If you know someone that's on dialysis or someone with kidney disease, go to Amazon and order that book for them and show some love to them. Let them know they can get their life back. The book tells what's possible, and the workbook takes you step by step to get you to a place to where you get your energy, your dreams, your hopes, your love making, all those different things. You get it all back. Get it all back. Let's jump on into it right now. Today, I want to dedicate this session here to my beautiful wife. You can hear my breathing right now. I'm not all the way better yet, but I want to talk about overcoming setbacks. Overcoming setbacks. I want to talk about that today because one thing when you're looking at setbacks, it's not easy. It's not easy, and I want to say this week was last week was a setback for my house, for me and my wife. Rolling, going, all these things planned out. My wife, she got her license and some of the things that she did and accomplished in life. We were going to celebrate her on that Thursday. I had meetings, I had clients, I had all these things lined up. We were ready, rolling. Next thing you know, boom, Monday. We did this Monday rolling, 5 o'clock in the evening. Next thing you know, I'm sick. My wife's sick. She was diagnosed with COVID. And for me, pneumonia and bronchitis. And so looking at that, it was a fearful going to the hospital, brought the ambulance out here. My wife had some reactions. It was crazy. It was scary. And the whole thing is understanding is setbacks, all the things that we had planned. And I want to say this to somebody because just being diagnosed with kidney disease, that was a setback for me. When I had to go on dialysis, that was a setback for me. And I want to say this stuff right here, break down. A setback is a reversal in progress, an unforeseen problem, issue, unforeseen difficulty, disappointment, misfortune, mishap in life, in business, in health, in whatever area. If you were not expecting that to happen, then that was a setback that came and it stopped your progression of going forward, stop you from accomplishing, stop you from doing, stop you from moving, stumbling block, obstacle in the way. You experienced a setback in your life. Listen, and today I want you to understand is it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But Fred, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. It's not okay. It is okay. The reason why I want to tell you that is because a setback is actually life's hiccups. And if it's supposed to be in a place to where it take your breath away just for a few moments, and until you do what you're supposed to do, until you get your life back or you start breathing back again. The thing when you're looking at setbacks is a part of life. It is actually, people say life happens. So when life happens, that's the thing that happens in our lives to kind of throw us back. And it's not easy. It doesn't feel good, but we got to be in the places to understand that, hey, you can get up from where you are, whatever the setback is, whatever that thing that you've experienced in life, or maybe you experience right now that came out of the blue and blindsided you, took you to the ground. But listen, you can get back up. The sad thing about setbacks is that some people, they never recover. Excuse me. They never recover from their setbacks. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to let you know. I wanted to sit here and just, I'm nursing, I'm taking the medication, quarantining, all of those different things. But I had to get here to say that even though I couldn't breathe. Even though the bronchitis, the mindset in me was, if I sit here, it's going to get worse. So I got up, I started cleaning, I started moving, started stretching, doing little exercises, those different things, and still doing those. And at the same time, from the distance with the mask and all that, taking care of the wife. But the thing is, it's encouraging her and she encouraging me to a place to say, okay, we got a setback, but we're going to move forward. And I'm here to tell you that whatever the setback is, you can overcome it. Some people never overcome being on dialysis. They never come out of that depressed state or that angry state. But let me tell you this right here. There are 5 steps I want to talk about today. 5 steps to overcome setbacks. Number 1, setbacks are not easy to overcome. Gotta know it. Gotta know it. If it was easy to overcome, that means everybody would overcome setbacks. Some people never make it back in life. People have injuries, and they don't be able to go to their dreams or their sports or whatever, and they never make it back. They never make it back because that injury hurt them so bad that they did not live the dreams that they wanted to, where now they're not living at all. And so that's the reason why I'm here to tell you, divorce comes, separation comes, loss comes, and people never make it back because of the loss of a loved one, because of a sickness, and they never live their hopes and dreams or live their lives to the full potential in which God created for us to live. And I want you to understand that it's not easy because it's always an inconvenience when setbacks comes. I was telling my wife, I don't have time to be sick. I got too much to do. We're trying to launch Reset Life Counseling. We got these books going. We got so many things that we're doing, things that she's doing. I said, I don't have time. But understand, setback doesn't care about you. Listen, it's going to happen, and you got to learn to care about yourself when the setback comes, because it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take money. It may have to take you asking for help. It may come to a place you got to apologize. You may have to admit to some things. You may tell the truth. You may have to have some adjustments, attitude adjustments, and life changes. There's some things that you're going to have to do to say, hey, listen, if I'm going to overcome this setback, and in some things in our lives, it's our fault. The things that we've caused, things that we've allowed, things that we didn't address. It's things that we didn't change, things that we may have lied about. So it comes to a place, in order to fix it, you're going to change some things. You might change the way you eat, change where you're going, change your weight habits, your weight, your things that you're doing, how you're talking. Go back to school education. We're going to talk about those things. But listen, number 2, if life happens and setbacks are a part of life, then setbacks are going to happen. I hate to say it, but you got to, hey, it's going to happen. It shouldn't be it's a surprise, but it shouldn't be in a place to where you feel that you're going to go through life without setbacks. Starting a business, setbacks are going to happen. Going into marriage, setbacks going to happen. Having children, setbacks going to happen. Wherever it is, think about it. This right here, we just not started in what is this? This is February now. Every New Year's, we have New Year's resolutions, and so many people have setbacks because it's not easy. They for some reason, the same thing over and over again, but because they don't put in their mind that setbacks are going to happen, they give up in the setback. Let's go a little bit more. Setbacks, some setbacks you can plan for, yeah. And then for others, you got to learn to overcome as they happen. Now let's talk about that, setbacks. So when you're looking at what you plan for, savings account, when you're saving money. So if you have the flat tire, if something happens and you got the money there, and I can take care of the setback. Exercising, that's something that helps out in the long run. When you get older, it's going to help you with your setback. The same thing with eating healthy is going to help you. Education always help when you understand and it can help you, because understand there are people who, when COVID came, they lost jobs. But a lot of people, that the setback happened because of the education and because of different experiences that happen that you have in your life, you can overcome the setback. And so you got to understand, listen, these are the things that you can plan for. And then there are some things that you can't plan for, that when they happen, that when loss of a job, loss of health, loss of money, of home, loved ones, sicknesses, divorce. You might have a car wreck. I'm just talking stuff that doesn't happen to me. Flight delays, council, highway constructions when you're trying to get somewhere. These things are daily, in which many people, that all of us, we deal with. And we got to learn to adjust life and overcome when they happen. I lost my father in December, right before Christmas. When I tell you that was a setback for the year, wow, that was a setback. Come to a place of understanding wrecking cars and losing health, losing houses, losing money, marital problems. Son was on the side of the road, not breathing. All these different things within the last 10 years that went some setbacks of my life. So what about you? But if you look at me today, I'm overcoming. Last week, COVID, bronchitis, pneumonia, but I'm overcoming. It has to be a mindset in you to say, I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep doing. It's not going to feel good. I don't feel good this morning, but my mindset is here. I want to help somebody to understand in order to overcome. It's not going to always feel good. You're going to have to ask for some help sometime, but you can do it. One thing I do want to say is ignoring red flags in life right now will cause setbacks later. And this right here is big in men, especially black men. We don't like going to the doctor when we feel pains and we got things going on in our body, but we wait until it's too late. It's to understand because my grandfather, he had colon cancer. He waited and waited and waited and waited until it was too late. When he waited, he was in stage 4. But what would have happened if he would have went a little earlier? What are the things when you're looking at waiting, even with my brother, telling him, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, not being able to breathe. And the excuse was, well, about my insurance and my money and those different things. But COVID was there, took him out of this world. My word I want to say to you is this, is whether in marriage, whether in your money and different habits and things that we have, how we're eating right now, when you step on the scale and you see that you are overweight and you continue to do, I'm not trying to put anybody down, but understand that's a red flag. Understanding how we're eating and understanding the illnesses that may run in your bloodline and those things, if you're not changing those things now, those are red flags in which we've got to look at and say, listen, I'm going to change and do something about my life. But I want you to understand this. Number 4, setback. A setback is a setup for a reset. Yeah, a setback is a setup for a reset. Because when everything is set back and all these things coming, understand it is a platform for you to reset your life, to do it again and do it better, to do it again and get greater results, to do it again and change your life for the greater, to do it differently. Understand it's not over because we have a setback, because things happen, because they're gonna happen. But I want to tell you that it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late for a reset, to reset your life. A reset is a second chance. It is a do-over. So let's do something. That number 5 is never too late to reset your life, because your life is in your hands. You've got to be patient. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to make the necessary changes. You got to believe in yourself, and you cannot quit. You got to just be stubborn to quitting. I can't quit until you overcome the setback, because it's in your hands and you can do it. I'm here to tell you, the next time you see me, I'm going to be doing a lot better, because it is in my mindset. It is in the work that I'm doing that I'm going to make sure that I overcome this. I'm going to overcome this. And so I'm saying this to you. Let's get your lives on track. Let's get our mind together. Whatever it is that you desire in life, do not give up because of the setback. It's a setup for a reset. Reset your life. Go get it. I'm Fred Hill, Monday Motivation. Life belongs to you. It's yours. Go live it. Live it big. Yeah.